Today we'll be talking about a new commander that's been added to the game. That's Senelle. She is a cavalry commander, although she uses a bow as a weapon. Uh, her packs actually aren't out yet. Her pack's in the Black Diamond store, but I'm sure that sometime soon we'll see her there. So let's start off with her army skills. She's quite similar to Darion and Dina, but for cavalry, she gives 50% cavalry attack, total defense, and reduced enemy spears versus allied cavalry counter ratio. So quite similar to the other two, uh, and if you're running cavalry, you should want her in your formation because she's just great for cavs. Regarding her strategic skills, Senelle is really good again, because first she gives your cavalry 400% attack. That's a good start. She also gives total defense of 200%. But what really stands out is her active skill. Uh, it comes in two parts. The first part is that she increases the skill damage dealt by the command troops for 4 seconds, and that's actually a great buff. If you have some strong commanders with strong strategic skills, that buff is almost going to double their damage from the skills, of course. Uh, the second part to her skill is more like a passive, but it's a really unique passive. It's whenever the commanded troops use a skill, their cavalry attack increases by 1300%, and that stacks up to 3 times. So in theory, we could see 3900% cavalry attack increase just from that skill. I guess that's going to be quite rare, but in theory it's there. Okay, and finally we'll be talking about her PvE skills. Those are the skills that are used in Werewood Tree, Werewood Memories, Rebel Leaders, Training Grounds, etc. All those events. And in general, she has a really good skill set that not only makes her a commander that deals a lot of damage, but also she helps the whole team. Uh, so her active skill is a single target damage skill. It also stuns and reduces the enemy's might. Having those three things, damage, stun, and reducing might in one skill, that's actually really strong. So the only question left that we can answer after she's released officially is how often would she be able to cast that skill. But even if it's 2 or 3 times during a fight, it would still be okay. Moving on, we have a supportive passive, a passive that supports your team, that removes debuffs from random allies, and he also heals them for some amount, which is a nice thing to have, especially with Werewolf Memories. There a lot of the enemy commanders debuff your team, so having Senelle removing those debuffs would actually be really cool. She also takes less skill damage by 40%. That's a nice survivability asset that she has. But what's interesting is her last passive that adds 50% to control immunity. That control immunity stat, it's going to reduce the time she is stunned, for example. So if you're if she is to get stunned for 10 seconds, she will actually be in that stun status for 5 seconds because she has 50% control immunity. I'm not sure actually how it scales, but you get the point. A higher control immunity percent means that there will be less time in crowd control.